everybody. You're now experiencing the Gretna Bill Show.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Philly Bike Expo. I'm here with my associates from Germany, from Lupine.de. This is Stefan.
Hi.
And Lisa, say hi.
Hi.
Lisa and I are going to show you all about the new Pico R 1900 Lumen all-in-one kit. Comes packaged like this in this beautiful packaging. You can see there you have a package map so you can find where all your accessories and parts are. It's kind of what that looks like. And here we have it displayed. We have the headband, the helmet mount, the remote. Lisa's going to show you how you can switch it back and forth with the front click system and the fast click system for the battery. All right, Lisa, go ahead.
So you can switch it easily from the helmet, also the battery, and put it on the headband, front click, and the battery in the back.
Speedy. That was the best I've seen. Thank you.
Welcome.
And we've got, again, the front click on the light, so you can move it wherever you want to your handlebars, to your helmet, and to your headband. And then the battery the same way. You can move it to your bicycle for a bar mount or a headband, as we've done here. So that's the new Pico R, and of course comes with a R, signifies a wireless remote. Stefan's going to show us a new light that's new from Lupine this year. It is called the SLX.
So hi, this is the new SLX. I want to show you, it will be the next thing for e-bike lighting systems. And now you see the daytime running light on. A much bigger surface area for the daytime running light compared to the SLF. I will hold the sensors in behind, and now it will turn on the low beam, as you can see here, or I don't know if you can see it. And I can switch to high beam, and now you have full power of around 1800 lumens, which is much more than you will have on the SLF. Will come in different versions for 12 volt lighting ports and also for faster e-bikes 36 volt systems, and it will be available early next year. Thanks for watching.
Hey Dan, welcome to the Gretna Bill Show.
Thank you.
And Wolf Tooth Components, tell us a little bit about what's going on here at your booth.
So Wolf Tooth, we're based in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We've got our full assortment of products here. Wolf Tooth has kind of evolved a lot over the years. We started with wide narrow chain rings, cassette extender cogs, and now we make like a little bit of everything. We make these fat paw silicone grips. We make a line of accessories to carry, get things off your back. We call it the B-Rad line, carry things on your bike. We also make headsets. We make a bunch of really cool lightweight tools that you can travel with. A little bit of everything.
Very cool. I'm always building new gravel bikes, and we import GUERCIOTTI gravel bikes called the Brera. And my latest thing is I've got a 1042 in the back, SRAM, and I got a 42 on the front. And that's pretty good. The 4210 is good.
Right.
It's like a 5311. But now I'd say I want a little bit more on the top end. Don't necessarily want to jump to a 12 speed.
Right.
So what I'm thinking about doing is, and I understand that I can get an XO or an XX SRAM rear cassette and then put a 46 on there. So how would I do that? What would I need to get from you guys?
Yeah, so that's exactly right. You can do that. We make a product called the GCX. And basically what it is it replaces that aluminum, the biggest cog on the specific XO1 and XX1 11-speed cassette you're talking about. It's a pretty simple process. You take a screwdriver, you just pry that off. Then we make replacement cogs, and you just kind of press it on with the pliers. We make it in 42, 44, and 46 teeth. so you can get that extra range if you want, or if you just wear out that 42, you want to buy a whole new cassette, you can get a replacement cog.
Perfect. So then, do I need a different derailleur from my SRAM long cage stock?
The SRAM will typically handle it. You need to add a little bit of extra B tension to make sure you have clearance. You need to be very careful about this the first time you shift. If you don't have enough clearance, it's going to ram in, but as long as you add a little bit of B tension, it's going to work just fine.
So I don't need the derailleur extension hanger?
I don't believe you do.
That's awesome.
For that SRAM derailleur. Now, if you're doing it using a Shimano derailleur, that is a different story.
So how so?
Just by the way that the Shimano derailleurs articulate, particularly the 11-speed, 10, 11-speed derailleurs, the pivot point is a little bit different. So for a Shimano derailleur, you're going to need a little derailleur link extension to get it a little bit further away from the frame to make sure that you have the clearance for that larger cassette. Awesome
stuff, man. Hey, thanks for being on the Gretna Bill Show.
Absolutely, thank you.
Hope you have a good show today.
Oh, this show is great. So much cool stuff here.
Hi, Kelly.
Hey.
Welcome to the Gretna Bill Show.
Awesome, man. Glad to be with you.
I immediately, of course, gravitated to this nice display. You know, we talked earlier.
Yeah.
I just got my card. So
awesome.
In the state of Pennsylvania, so legally I can come over here and
excellent,
talk to you about your fine products.
Cool.
So we were talking also about the cultural change that's starting to happen relative to
absolutely
bongs, but in general. So
absolutely.
Tell us about your products
yeah.
and tell a little bit what we talked about earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're Quiver Fabrications. Our whole thing is we wanted to create products that we could use doing the stuff we like to do. Biking, camping, backcountry activities of all sorts, and something that we could throw in the pack, throw in the bag, not have to worry about it breaking, but not sacrificing on flavor or function. And kind of what we were talking about a little earlier, what we want to do, specifically is brand ourselves as an outdoor/active lifestyle company. We want to be one of the people that's helping change and normalize responsible consumption.
I like that. I like those phrases.
Yeah, man. You see a group of guys, or you and your buds trailside, crack open a craft beer or some box wine at the camp. We want people to think about and see our products in this category in the same way. So, yeah, we're super stoked to be out here at the Philly Bike Expo, and so far, people have been really loving the gear.
Tell us a little bit about the construction here.
Yeah, so it's full titanium throughout the entire body of the pipe, 6'4" titanium. So it's the exact same stuff you're going to see all over the floor here, used in bikes and aerospace. And then all of our small attachments are made with a certified grade 1 titanium. It comes with a lifetime guarantee. And that's no questions asked. If you drop it off a cliff, run it over with your truck, if you break a weld, you send it to us, we'll send you a fresh one.
Sure, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's literally a bong you can write in the will.
Where can we find your products online?
So you can visit us at quiverfabrications.com. You can also find us in a number of different shops, depending on where you live. And so yes, jet us an email, give us a call.
Awesome, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Hi, Rob. Welcome to the Gretna Bill Show. Mark, good to see you guys. Here we are at the Speed Sleeve booth. Tell us what you got going on this year.
We brought limited edition Dyneema carbon woven fabric.
Whoa.
For the saddle packs.
Show us that, man.
For the Diego handlebar bags. So this is super light, highest strength to weight ratio material out there, stronger than steel, strength to weight.
Wow.
Waterproof. We do the Ranger saddle pack, do the bar bag. We've got a new phone case made out of it, super light, waterproof. You know what I mean?
Wow, nice stuff. You don't see many handlebar bags because they're always kind of cheesy looking. This looks really good and it works, right?
This is legit, man.
It's legit, man. Love it.
So, and then we have all our regular, nylon product. We're up to like 25 SKUs now.
Wow, that's terrific. This is one of my favorites. We sell these on LupineNorthAmerica.com a lot. You can either put your battery on there. I love it on my top tube with all my tools in there when my battery for my Lupine lights isn't on there because, for me, The minute you need something, I've got it right there, and it's right in back of the stem, and I got everything in there. I open it up really quick. Everybody else is fishing around for stuff. It's the original system that all these years I've been using them does not affect your paint job.
Right on, man.
Right on, man. Thanks for coming on board.
Appreciate it. Have a good show.
You too. Thanks, guys. And we are going to take a look at the new Stan's Dart. This is what it looks like. So we don't got to carry tubes no more, right?
That's right. Definitely no tubes.
All right, let's watch this, folks.
Jim's going to poke a hole in the tire that the sealant normally would not seal.
Wow.
There we go. There we go.
Nice. Thanks, guys. So, how much does this product sell for?
$24.95.
Brilliant.
Refills, the little darts, 5 of them for $20.
Wow. And
2 of these.
do you carry the refills in there?
There's 2 in there. There's a separate container that'll have 5 refills in it. Plug core removal tool on the bottom.
Ah. Perfect. Thanks.
Good talking to you.
Good talking to you guys. Hi. Welcome to the Rotor booth, right? This is Adam. Welcome to the Gretna Bill Show.
Hey, thank you.
So, you know, we had this discussion earlier about how much I love oval rings.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the history of the oval and a little bit about the degrees of variation and a little bit about your company and what you're doing in that regard.
Yeah, so, I mean, oval chain rings go all the way back to
Biopace.
Biopace. It's like the chain rings that must not be named.
Yes, ever again.
And basically, the whole issue there was that it was clocked wrong. And,
That's what I've heard.
And so, you know, it was a nightmare all around. It was basically a PR disaster for oval chain rings before they even made it.
Right.
And so...
so how have you overcome that?
So, Rotor started from a completely different direction, where it started with cranks and a kind of weird crank arm interface where the arms were offset, and then slowly moved over to oval rings in terms of just simplifying design and coming into something that would work better with most people's, you know, biomechanics and everything. And so, as that evolution has gone along, like you said, there used to be different levels of percentages.
Yes.
For the ovality, and we had a 10% and a 16%. I believe there was 14.5%, but fact check that. And settled on the modern Q rings, our oval chain rings, are at 12.5%, which is what we found the sweet spot to be for the performance benefits and front chainring shifting, especially for 2x setups. So,
what are the performance advantages?
So the performance advantages there are basically smoothing out your power delivery. So the human body, it doesn't like punches. It doesn't want to be battered. As much as you might like to think of your legs as pistons when you're riding, you want more fluidity in the motion. And so the perfect pedal stroke is smoothing that out in terms of optimizing your power band of your pedal stroke. So
that 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock situation.
Exactly. Where you are the strongest and where you have the most power to put down.
Trainerroad.com. Watch it a lot. And Chad, the trainer, talks about tensioning and detensioning, left and right. So if I'm correct here in my logic and my thought process, I'm thinking that by having an oval ring, it allows me to more easily tension, detention, because you need to do that on a long time trial or a long endurance event. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct. And then one thing there though is also you don't want to go full slack ever. You know, you never want to go full slack. And so in your pedal stroke, you want to achieve smooth, consistent power delivery. And this is a way of kind of
still detensioning and resting at the one point till the cam kicks in.
Exactly. Yeah.
So then, obviously, in gravel and mountain, I prefer it because when you get to that little pedal stroke up and over an obstacle, or in gravel when you're in a steep, gravelly, loose climb, it gives me that feeling that I got it, instead of just stalling. Is that How would
Yeah.
you explain that?
Prevents the stall out, and like you said, with it's again coming back to using that sweet spot. So on both sides, with the ovality, you see, this will be, say, your right pedal stroke sweet spot, and this will be your left pedal stroke sweet spot, and that's where it's going to hit each time. And so it does keep it moving along, and I see it a lot with mountain biking too. You're less likely to break traction with the rear wheel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice talk.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's one of the huge advantages for me personally.
Yeah, very cool. Hey, thanks for being on the Gretna Bill Show.
Yeah, thanks for
This is
having me.
great, man.
Yeah.
Great talk. Thank you.
Yeah, cheers.